Hello everyone. Welcome to UIAS. Let's discuss today's prelims topics. Question 1. Consider the following statements about National Voters' Day. 1. Every year on 25th January, India observes National Voters' Day to encourage every voter in the country to participate in the political process. 2. Every year, first-time voters receive their elector photo identity card during the National Voters' Day events. 3. Making elections inclusive, accessible, and participatory is the subject of National Voters' Day 2023. Which of the following given above is are correct? A. 1 only. B. 1 and 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 2 and 3 only. Answer is C. The Election Commission of India, ECI, made the decision to undertake a national initiative to identify all eligible voters who turn 18 on 1st January of each year in order to remedy this issue. Every year on 25th January, such voters would be enrolled and granted an electoral photo identity card, EPIC. It marks the foundation day of the Election Commission of India on 25th January 1950. Question. In a major boost to Atmanirbhar Bharat, fuel cell-based air-independent propulsion (AIP) system will soon be fitted on board in Skalvari. Consider the following statements about AIP. 1. The AIP has a force multiplier effect on lethality of a diesel-electric submarine as it enhances the submerged endurance by several folds. 2. It has merits in performance compared to other technologies and is unique as the hydrogen is generated on board. 3. This technology has been successfully developed by Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, BHEL, with the support of Indian industry partners. Which of the following given above is are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 2 and 3 only. Answer is A. This technology has been successfully developed by DRDO's Naval Materials Research Laboratory, NMRL, with the support of Indian industry partners. Question. With reference to derivatives and commodities, consider the following statements. 1. Agricultural commodities like cotton, paddy, soya oil, mustard seed, etc. are traded on the National Commodities and Derivatives Exchange (NCDEX) and the Multi-Commodity Exchange (MCX). 2. The derivatives trade can be in futures only. 3. Derivatives are short-term financial contracts that are bought and sold in the market. Which of the following given above is are correct? A. 2 only. B. 1 and 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 2 and 3 only. Answer is B. Derivatives are short-term financial contracts that are bought and sold in the market. Profits are made in the derivatives trade by predicting price movements of the asset that underlies the contract. The derivatives trade can be in futures and options. Question. With reference to global gender gap reports, consider the following statements. 1. This will take into account the participation of women at Panchayat level to rank countries in its future global gender gap reports. 2. Released by World Bank. 3. It assesses countries on how well they are dividing their resources and opportunities among their male and female populations, regardless of the overall levels of these resources and opportunities. Which of the following given above is are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 1 and 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 3 only. Answer is B. Released by World Economic Forum, WEF. Question. Euthanasia is categorized in different ways, which include voluntary, non-voluntary, or involuntary. Consider the following statements about this. 1. Voluntary euthanasia is when a person wills to have their life ended and is legal in a growing number of countries. 2. Non-voluntary euthanasia occurs when a patient's consent is unavailable and is legal in some countries under certain limited conditions, in both active and passive forms. 3. Involuntary euthanasia, which is done without asking for consent or against the patient's will, is illegal in all countries and is usually considered murder. Which of the following given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 1 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 2 and 3 only. Answer is C. Question 7. Consider the following statements about molecular clouds. 1. AM molecular cloud is an interstellar cloud of gas and dust in which molecules can form, the most common of which is helium, He. 2. As the Sun formed from its molecular cloud, it was accompanied by disk material that consisted of gas and small dust particles. 3. Within molecular clouds are regions with higher density, where much dust and many gas cores reside, called clumps. Which of the following given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 2 and 3 only. Answer is D. A molecular cloud is an interstellar cloud of gas and dust in which molecules can form, the most common of which is hydrogen, H2. Question with reference to Earth's inner core. Consider the following statements. 1. The inner core of Earth seems to have stopped spinning in the same direction as the rest of the planet. 2. It is roughly 5,000 kilometers, 3,100 miles, below the surface, can spin independently because it floats in the liquid metal outer core. 3. Researchers believe the inner core rotates, relative to the Earth's surface, back and forth, just like a swing. Which of the following given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 1 and 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 3 only. Answer is C. Researchers believe the inner core rotates, relative to the Earth's surface, back and forth, just like a swing. One cycle of the swing is of around 7 decades. This means that it changes direction after every 35 years. It changed its direction earlier in the early 1970s, and the same may happen again in the mid-2040s. This rotation lines up with changes in what is called the length of day, the small variations in the exact time it takes the Earth to rotate on its axis. Thank you everyone. Do subscribe this channel. Use code SPLIVE to join Unacademy.